Dream King Films with the hitman Shurron Sibley of the Forest View Outlaws. Hey Shurron, man, another blowout win, this time over LaPorte, Indiana Slicers. Real quick, Shurron, just give me your thoughts on today's blowout win.
First, I want to thank the Lord for giving me the strength and the will, and for not letting anybody get hurt, and giving me my whole team, the strength and will to play good and not letting them score points, and for us to score points.
Talk about that a little bit more, man. Y'all didn't give up 0 points today. Talk about how well the Outlaws defense played today.
We had mistakes when they went dives, and then they didn't give up 0 points because they played tough when it came down to near the goal line. So I really think the defense stepped up very well, like D linemen, D tackles, and our linebackers played well because on most of their plays it was dives, so they stopped it very well.
Talk about some of the plays the secondary made, man. They ain't give up nothing out there today.
Kyron Haynes had him a pick on like he had last game. Romeo Rolet had him a pick.
Talk about the linebackers a little bit more.
Linebackers, they did very well because most of the plays would have really went to them like dives. It went up yards, but most of the time they got tackled.
Give me a little bit more on the defensive line, man. Y'all ain't give up nothing on the line today.
Defensive lineman did very well. I think Stank did very well. He got in the backfield a lot of times.
Talk about some plays you made coming off the edge today, Shurron.
I made some big plays, and after the big plays on their passes, sometimes Stank wouldn't get double teamed, and I would, so he would go free for the play.
Hey, man, y'all scored a bunch of touchdowns on offense today. Couldn't have got it done without the offensive line. Real quick, just talk about that group. How you felt like that group did?
The offensive line played very well because most of our plays went off tackle or out or just straight off tackle.
Hey, y'all scored on the first play from scrimmage on offense, man. Talk about that long run Sean had.
That was a very good run by Sean. He didn't do too much dancing, and I think the offensive lineman helped him very well.
Hey, y'all poured it on, man. Talk about the rest of those Outlaws running backs and the touchdowns they scored.
Every running back did good. Stank, he does good. He knows how to run without doing too much dancing. DJ, he did good. He hit the holes or went out and ran. And then they tried to call back some touchdowns, but everybody did good. Like Rolette, he had him big runs for TDs.
Hey, you had a huge tackle in the backfield today for a huge loss. Real quick, talk about that tackle. What was you saying out there when you made it?
I was just thinking, what should I do? Like, the play, it went weird so I didn't know what to do. So when I found the ball, I went to try to strip it. It got loose, so he fell straight to the ground when I almost stripped it.
Hey, speaking of almost script, for the 4th week in a row, man, you had another script, but they said you was down, but you wasn't as usual. Real quick, man, talk about that script and what happened on that play, Shurron.
I had like 3 strips that they called that they were down, so sometimes I feel like they just don't call the strips because I feel like when it's like about to be a blowout, they try to call that rule already on the slide without saying something.
Hey, man, y'all got one more game before the national championship. Talk about these next couple days in practice, the focus and the intensity y'all going to have so y'all can ultimately bring home the trophy.
We're not going to play in the hotel room. No horse playing, and we're going to try to stay healthy, nobody getting sick, and we're going to practice very hard. We're going to run and try to do the best we can, go over plays, because we know the plays they mainly do, but we might watch some more just in case to see if they change it up.
One more time before we get out of here, man, just how I feel to win this Park Ronda National semifinal game today.
It feels very well because we're going to nationals, and this will be the first time a non-U team in Florida will go. So I feel like Jacksonville. So I feel like this is very important because this will be my first time going to a nationals.
Hey, Shurron, thanks for talking with me. Good luck to your future.
You too.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.